complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a design run. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from the Steel City.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Hey, south.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Alabama. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Here we go. 18. What's up? Red.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
All right.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Johnson. And the Steelers are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own
Play
20.
action. Tagovailoa on the move left. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The UCLA man, the former first-rounder, Latu, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Solid return as they're able to bring him down.
At the 50-yard line.
On the quick, right? At 18. What's up? 9.
Now a give on the ground, and he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
All right.
On play action. Stroud. To the left side into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 15.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
That's to the left side, caught by Noel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
Here's a second and 3 forthcoming.
At the 13-yard line.
Now Stroud. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown Texans. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
The kick is good.
Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. This is going to be a long day for this defense.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Go ahead. Go!
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
46-yard line.
All right. Watch it, Oscar.
On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Tua. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
37-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Get set.
Here's 2. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
He'll let one go down the middle. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
We are through 1. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this.
Youngway Koo set to kick off.
So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Tua gonna throw. Oh, he's gonna find his running back downfield. And he's gonna be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're right here. Ready, team.
A play fake. Now, Tua to throw. Open man is Johnson. He's got it. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Go ahead.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Ready.
Now Tua. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
In this passing game, continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Auburn's kick is good. And the Steelers get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll begin here on the ground. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that 1st down play.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all of that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
18, 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready? 18. Look hot.
Dell, the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. High throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
118. Why Tony?
On play action, Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
33-yard line.
Yeah, ready. 22.
Off play action, it's Tua. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Latu working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this first half.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That one complete to Johnson. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Into space, to the 20, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
And making as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Oh, and 19, what's that? 19 Texans.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
At the Steelers' 39-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
And the Texans, first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Texans.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Tua. Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because You're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now, faking the give. Now, he'll air one out. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
First down 10.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Texans, first down.
18, 11. Why Tony?
In motion now, it's Collins. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Quickly out to Collins. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Third and 5.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18, what's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Go ahead.
A shotgun snap for Tua. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. A big hole inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
All right, go ahead, go. Ready.
Tua now on first down. Quick throw, taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On first and 10, here's Tua. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Ready.
Third and long. Here's Tua. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll get this one, complete to St. Brown. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And marked out up at the 34-yard line. A gain of 14, good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll stay on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, finds down. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Look the hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with the first down.
They'll try the right side this time. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Harvey. Good running inside the 25. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18. Robin. Tonight.
He'll try to run here with Harvey. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they need.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Texans stretch things out even further. So out is Koo. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Vailoa. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Tua gonna throw. A hit as he throws there. It's gonna wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback. You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, in the top,
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Anytime you bring pressure like that, Mike, you're counting on getting to the quarterback before you get beat downfield. The vulnerability of that play call is in your pass coverage, but when you can get home and get to the quarterback that fast, the offense never has a chance to stress your coverage.
No reason not to go for it at this point. They will on 4th and goal. They snap it to Tua. Now he'll work his way out right to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take possession.
Just think back to a few plays ago, Mike. This offense is finding themselves entering the red zone. It looked like we're about to see a touchdown, but that's how fast things can change in this game. The defense finds themselves with their back against the wall, coming up with a huge 4th down stop. Not only do they keep points off the board, but it's nicer to do it when you come off with the ball in your hand. And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
And that's going to be enough for a 1st down. With the chains up past the 20.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On 1st down, it's Harvey. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 6.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
Here we go.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
18.
First down, Texans.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Ow, that's right. 18. That's right.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.